Good evening and welcome to the Friends of Models for Heroes live stream. He says, praying he's pressed all the right buttons and it is going out to the world and we're not sat here talking to ourselves. So if you can hear me in YouTube land, please let me know in the chat. But welcome. This is the Friends of Models for Heroes YouTube channel. We've had stuff up before, not as regular as I would like, but life gets in the way a lot lately. But tonight is just a couple of hours where we're just going to sit around, chat, make some plastic stuff, bit of banter. Thank you, Ian. I'm live. I'm alive. Yeah, and maybe see if we can get any of the committee other than John, Mike, and myself to arrive. We may get a special guest if he can make it, but I'll leave you in suspenders on that one. So yeah, welcome. How are you two? How are you, Mike? Can't hear you.
I am well, thank you. When I switch my microphone on, I do brilliant.
3 hours of rehearsals, and then
Mate, we did the live stream today, 2 hours, and then I spent 3 hours on StreamYard having a debate with John and Tim about politics and religion.
Oh, stay well away from that stuff. Ugh, no. And how's John?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good, brilliant.
Not the John he's on about.
No. It's Australian John.
Yeah, Aussie John.
I'm good. A nice quiet Zoom session this afternoon for all Models for Heroes.
Oh, I forgot about that. Mind you, I was at the doctor
just for a quick checkup.
Yeah.
Shed loads of blood. I had a massive tube out of my arm.
Oh, lovely.
I did suggest to take your leg off; it would be quicker.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a lot. Been throwing paint on things at the moment.
Yeah.
Get ready for Telford.
Yes.
Number of things in front of me that I am in the process of doing, working on for the hobnob build.
Ooh.
The hobnob build, the great Telford hobnob build.
Sorry?
The great Telford hobnob build.
Yes.
We hope.
Are the people allowed to see what you've been up to?
Hobnob man.
Hobnob man, look at that.
Hobnob man, which will go with, you can see that, you put me on big three, the Hobnob man, which
yes.
was originally obviously an Iron Man.
He looks a little bit like Iron Man.
Yes, which will go with, excuse me, I've got a shed load on my desk. With that, this side would be finished. As in this, oh no, sorry, that side would be finished, but it fell apart. I've had to reglue it. So he's going to be cutting that in half. These are Lions digestives, which are unedible compared to hobnobs. I've got this on the go.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So that's just finished off. Really good. It's still got to be finished off. Gloss coated, panel line, blah blah blah. Just a bit of weathering on that one. I've then got 3 of these on the go. That one. And that one. That one. I am working on what signage I'm putting on. I have an idea. There. I've got 2 of these. And I didn't know exactly how I was going to present them, so I have made.
All right.
I've extended one of these. I bought the 2 thinking I was going to do. So I've extended one of them to that to take it. So there's 4 carriages, 5 carriages, including this one. So that's going to sit on that. Again, still figuring out what signage going on them. Now this other one once it's finished, will be winging its way either at Telford or before Telford to the young man who's up in that corner there. Hopefully, get it so his Chinook is carried.
Yes.
Caught in it away.
The
Nice.
Chinook. Oh, it's got a bit of the Chinook is Bravo November, so the world's most famous Chinook. I don't know why it's got a bit of tape stuck to it. I'll sort that out in a minute. That's finished. Now I was going to put.
Whoa.
Wooing.
I haven't finished yet.
Go on.
No, back to me.
Oh, back to him.
So, as I was saying, I've got all these on the go. But I thought, oh, I needed something to pull it. So I'm in the process of painting this up.
In class 55.
A Deltic.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's come off. But insides are painted as such. Yeah. I'm just obviously you can see the shape. I'm just doing that as orange just to give it some. So the three colours are there.
Yeah.
So that, and I've got you can't see it, but I've got some track on top of there, which I'll bring along. We can set it all out. And I know Malcolm's got at least one more of these. So we might have a whole train going on.
Hobnob Railways.
No, it's not. But yeah, so then there is one more thing that only very few people have seen, and no one's seen at the moment. It will be brought out at Telford.
Okay.
Ooh.
So yeah, back to him.
Lots of hard work gone in there, John. Well, here's Bravo November, as I said before. Still needs her wheels on. That's a 10-second job. Bit of weathering, not much, because I'm not going to do much weathering to her. And she was going to have an underslung load of hobnob biscuits underneath her. I'll just put her out of the way. But I might go with I will go with the bit of work that John's doing and some strops, and have it bringing in a massive container of hobnobs. It's quite funny because all this started as a joke and a giggle at Telford. Was it last year or the year before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The 2 years ago, me and John were stood behind the Friends and Models for Heroes stand, giggling like school kids, coming up with all these wacky ideas. It'd be
cool. Come to fruition.
No, none of the original ideas have come to fruition, but we did get a bit over the top with it. Hobnob waterfalls and things like that, and pools of crumbs and things, all sorts of things. But it'll be nice to see what we have got from that few hours of silliness. And then it makes me wonder what we'll do next. But there you go.
Hello.
Yeah. So tonight, Matthew, am working on little bits of my Spitfire. Sorry, not my Spitfire. My Sea Hurricane. I'm doing a Swordfish and a Sea Hurricane for the Operation Torch landings, and in fact the Swordfish, I've started painting that up. That's coming together. That's going to be done wings folded, and the Sea Hurricane is just in primer at the moment, or it could go into the silhouette build for Models for Heroes. But there you go. What about you, Mikey? What are you up to?
I'm going to be building the turret for that.
Ooh,
the Copper State Models Lanchester. Very nice. Work of art.
Yes.
Work of art.
Do you want to go through the chat?
Is there many people in chat?
There's a few.
There's a few.
Yeah, there's a trickle.
Go on then. Ian's in. He said, hello, good evening, Gary and friends. Good evening, Ian. Ian is a regular viewer of the Three Veteran stuff. I said, good evening all, just finishing up in makeup, as you can see. Mike Smith says, how do I join and become a member of the group? Well, that's quite easy, Mike. You go to our Facebook page and you can join the group there. And if you want to join as a paid member, £12 a year, you fill in a form in our form section, and the treasurer will be in touch. And Mike is a good friend of mine. He attends our face-to-face group here in, well, one of our face-to-face groups here in Telford. And as I said, anybody who wants to join Friends of Models for Heroes, you can join via our Facebook page. Mr. Mayfield has,
I've heard of this weirdo.
Mr. Mayfield says, "Evening all, Gary. Have you been in makeup all afternoon?"
I was being polite.
To which I said, "Yes, John. Ready mix delivered at 1500. Just about the time I was having needles stuck in me." Ian confirmed we're live, which is good. And Jim's in from sunny Chicago. Hello from a cool and sunny Chicago.
Hey, Jim.
Matt's in, says evening all. Evening, Matt.
Matt.
And Matthew is in. He says good evening all. Good evening, Matthew.
Hello.
John's in. He says evening all. I like that surname.
Hello.
And Jim says dropped out for a short time. What are you guys working on? Well, Sea Hurricane, Deltic, and Lanchester.
Yes.
At the moment. So yeah. So the idea of these sessions is that they're not strictly planned as such, although some may be in the future if we wanted to talk about a subject in particular. One of the things we wanted to do was have a format, an informal format where people can chat to us and, give us ideas of how the Models for Heroes club can move forward. We are an IPMS registered club, so we're not. We are registered to IPMS, and we will be, as we've discussed already, displaying at Telford this year. Again, it's our third year at Telford this year. So and I have it on good authority from Mr. Childs that we're right in the same place where we were last year, next to Models for Heroes, which works really well.
So, what is the idea behind Friends of Models for Heroes, Gary?
Well, it's the best analogy I can come up with is it's like a supporters club. So, Models for Heroes is the professional team. And we're not, and we support. The idea behind Friends of Models for Heroes is to support and help raise funds and things and get the word out for Models for Heroes. So we attend shows, not always with Models for Heroes. Sometimes we attend shows on our own. We're desperately at the moment looking for a events manager, so we can have some sort of coordination as to what events we attend, but we would like to attend as many as we can, but at the moment we're struggling just a little bit to get to every we do the big ones. We do Avon, we do Key Model World at the NEC. That's a joint effort as Models for Heroes and Friends of Models for Heroes. And we do Avon as well. And of course, up in Scotland, our two Scottish correspondents, Lisa and Carl, they attend all the Scottish shows for us as well. So that's good.
Yeah,
that's basically what we do. We have a Discord set up where you can go into there's an online hangout in there that's there 365 days a year, and you can drop in and out. We have an official club day on a Saturday 10 till 4 where you can drop in and out if you want, and also Wednesday afternoons, but not so much goes on in there on a Wednesday afternoon. But it's a good laugh. A lot of veterans. You don't have to be a veteran to be part of Friends of Models for Heroes. Unlike Models for Heroes, Friends of Models for Heroes, anyone could be a member, because, as I said before, we're supporting what Models for Heroes does.
Yeah.
So there you go. I see my good friend Steve Paul has dropped in to the chat. He said, "Evening all." And Jim says, BBC, the Lanchester. Very interested am I to see that built and painted. I wanted to do that in a Yoda voice.
Very interested I am to see that built painted.
And Steve Paul's in, the Major himself. Evening, guys.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, Steve. And Ian says, that is a good and cool spot in the corner of Telford because it can get rather hot in the three halls. Yeah, be surprised how cold it gets there as well when the general public have left. The temperature plummets.
Are you saying there's a lot of hot people go to there?
A lot of hot people. Well, I'm there. What else?
Yeah, that's the problem.
We knew there was something wrong.
That's the problem. Yeah. So so I'm going to do something controversial because why not? I'm doing some painting on the sprue. You can just hear the boots quaking at IPMS HQ as we speak. But it's easier for me to paint on the sprue because I don't have much in the way of manual dexterity. Yeah. I don't want to paint the undercarriage wheels red. That would be silly.
Yeah, well, it's your model. Do what you want with it.
And the other thing I've been working on this week.
Ooh.
Do tell. Is that a Churchill?
No, it's Cromwell.
Oh, it's close.
No, we're near.
But I've turned it from a Cromwell into a Centaur close support.
Ooh.
95mm gun. And some deep wading trunks.
Ooh.
Nice. Yes. And the good thing is, I have got a set of Peddinghouse
Nice
decals, and in the blank ones, that side, these big black, these squares or oblongs around the edge of the turret are degrees. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're painted around there. There's lines down.
All right.
Every sort of 10 degrees they're marked, like 250, 260, 270, 280.
Yeah.
All the way around. So that's what the decals are. So I've got that's it at the moment. And I've got obviously the tracks are there. Chances are I'll throw that in the spade booth tomorrow and prime it, and then it'll sit with the other three I've got primed. There, I've got a KT. These are all 148. Yeah. Tiger, early production Tiger 1 and Panther Command Tank, all primed, ready to go. So if I get these things ready for Telford, I might try and get those finished for Telford as well.
Yeah.
So
I've got a diorama base that I would be working on tomorrow for my Jag Panther that I'm doing.
How's that coming along, by the way?
Whether that's going to be ready for Telford or not, I don't know. I'm just trying to remember where I put there's the base up there. So I won't pick it up from here because I'll drop everything that's resting on top of it, like barrels and the Jag Panther itself. No, not shelves. The shelf is still up. But that's coming along nicely. So that's good.
Good.
Yeah. What's happening in chat? Anything? Jim says large crowds result in large quantities of CO2. Proper air circulation is necessary. Correct, Jim. And Matthew says Royal Marine Armoured Support Group Centaur. Nice model. There you go.
It's converted. It's 148 converted from a Cromwell.
Yes, that's bravery at its best.
Because the Cromwell they do has got the AB decks, not the latest CD ones. So
yeah. So that's very good. So yes. The other models I've got on the go are, as people will know from Bearded Veterans channel, the North American B-25 Mitchell. Made a lot of progress on that this morning, lunchtime. I still can't remember what I was doing with this. I've got a Sherman that's half. Well, I don't know.
That was for the competition, wasn't it?
It
was for the competition in July. BBC.
No, I did the Tiger for that, didn't I? I did the Tiger tank for that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I can't remember what I started doing that one for. I say the Chinook's got to be finished, and forward operating base Hobnob also needs to be finished off.
That should be fun.
And as usual, like Christmas, Telford is suddenly rushing up on us.
Yeah.
Oh, how does it happen? I've got a year to do it, and all of a sudden it's 4 weeks away. I must admit, I'm looking forward to Telford this year.
Yeah.
Probably said that 1,000 times.
Probably.
It's not as if you've got to find accommodation or parking or anything like that, is it?
I'm quite lucky, as most people know. I live in Telford, so yes, it's a 1 minute 30-second car drive in the morning, and I'm back again.
Yeah.
So yeah, very lucky.
I think you should be putting us up.
Hey?
I think you should be putting us up.
Just stop doing some glamping in the back garden.
Yeah.
There is a bar in the back garden, so
Well, that's me and John sorted for the weekend.
Yeah.
It won't be quite it wouldn't be quite at the dizzy heights of when you've been to We Have Ways Fest, John.
What, camping? I don't know. It's bloody cold then. Yes. I get all my Christmas presents at Telford. Jim says to me, where is Benji? Benji is downstairs, curled up on the settee next to his mum, having had his tea. And Joe's in. He says, hello to all. Finally back from mowing sister-in-law's lawn. So glad to catch you guys. Welcome, Joe. Joe is one of our regular visitors to the 3 Veterans build stuff that we do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks for dropping in. Jim says, hey, Joe, and gives him a wave. And Ian says, seems like March, April we last talked about Telford. Now it's weeks away. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Happens like that every year.
Yeah.
Every year I say, I won't get caught out this year. I won't get caught. And I do. Unbelievable.
No. I'm quite lucky this year. The boss is disappearing next weekend to go down to Plymouth, look after grandkids for about 5 days.
All right.
So I've got 5 days of, yes, I've got other things to do, but we've mainly sat in here modelling.
Nice.
Just to get things finished off. Late nights and things.
Late nights and early mornings.
Yeah.
Pizza for breakfast.
No.
Well, I haven't got to walk the dog this morning. It's Marion's shift tomorrow, so Don't have to get up so early.
Nice.
As long as I'm up in time for another live stream.
People will be sick of us.
They already are. They're just too polite to say.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
At which point John will say, I'm sick of you.
To be fair, last week I did 6 live streams. This week will be 5.
Oh, light week this week.
Yeah.
That's because your services are required as moderator for professional model makers like Gary Evans and
Yeah.
and yourself.
Yeah.
So
Supposed to sit.
I said this on Mikey's live stream earlier on today, but our face-to-face group in Telford, the one of the 3, the first one that we did, had its 2nd birthday yet on Tuesday, and we had cake and everything.
No. I still remember when you were setting that up.
And the mayor of Telford came along. Bless her. What people do for cake.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you setting that up. You were really nervous.
Well, yeah, it was. It was quite. How's it going to go? You know, that feeling. You know, am I going to be sat there on my own?
Yeah.
And I was very lucky that not one time have I been sat there on my own. I mean, I think the first day I had 6 on day 1. You know, we had. I can't even think how many people were there, but beneficiaries, we had 8 beneficiaries there on Tuesday, which was quite low numbers for the Lee Gomery session. We had the boys who run the Cosford Friends, the Cosford Models for Heroes. They came over, and then there was all the dignitaries and the council people, because we get a lot of support in Telford from the council, which we're very lucky to get. So yeah, it's 2 years has flown by. Jim says, regarding the sin of painting parts still attached to sprues, I committed the same transgression this morning during the live stream. Yes, well, I just find it sometimes easier. I know I've got to touch them up when I snip them off the sprue and all that. But for the small parts, when these sausage fingers start performing and things start shooting off all over the man cave, the carpet monster, let's put it like this, is well fed.
He is indeed.
The carpet monster is alive and well and lives in Telford.
Ooh, what are you having?
What? The modelling fluid?
Yeah.
It's not nice.
No?
No, it's Carlsberg.
Yeah, I'll have a coffee.
Yeah, I think I should have done. It was leftover stock from the bar. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's a mug and a half.
My daughter gave me that one.
The cup isn't bad either.
It's a picture I took down at the RE Museum.
Yeah.
Because that's the bridge layer, or the ABLB I took to war in '91.
Cool. Cool.
Museum piece, just like me.
It was a great party in the sand.
Mm. The war so short they had to put the date on it.
The war that interrupted my holiday posting in Cyprus. God, I was cross.
I've got a friend that was with the armoured medics out there.
You've got a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shot.
All I took away from that, you've got a friend.
Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Let's see. Ooh, you missed that.
Well,
Did anybody see that?
what's that?
What?
No, I've got some paint left over, so I was painting something else that you're not supposed to see. You could
Oh,
just see
no.
the top of it.
I was busy painting the exhausts for this hurricane because, again, painting in the spring.
Jim says, I agree, Harry. Works better for me with smaller parts. I laughed when I first heard that some people take issue with that.
Well, apparently, it can be a cardinal sin. It's like, painting a model without priming it.
Sacre bleu.
Your model, you do whatever you like with it.
Exactly. It's like the inside of the Mitchell that I've been working on. All that hasn't been primed. I didn't prime that. I just painted it, and I painted it with an AK pen.
Is that Phil?
And I know it's probably slightly the wrong colour for the inside of a American Mitchell because it's RAF internal green, but it's close enough. And as John quite rightly said, it's my model.
Yeah, that's a wonderfully shiny head you got there.
Wonderful shiny head.
Yeah.
The thing is, the bins are magnifying the light above me, and I'll probably have 2 burn marks.
Well, I was just going to ask, does it not get a little bit warm with the light straight?
No, it's all right.
It's all right. It'll be fine.
It's all right. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I wonder where the rest of the committee are.
Well, people have lives, don't they? And
Sorry?
some people work and get in late.
Sure.
Yeah. So. I'm hoping.
Do you have a Morrison's in Telford?
Say again?
Do you have a Morrison's?
We have 2.
Ooh. No need to brag.
We have 2 Morrisons in Telford. Well, strictly speaking, we have 1 Morrison in Telford. The other one's in Wellington, which is rapidly becoming part of Telford. As they keep building houses further out, Wellington's starting to get swallowed up.
I shall just make sure it's got electrical charging point. Yay.
I don't know about the one in Lawley. What am I talking about? I don't know because I don't go to either of them because I'm not allowed in shops. I spend too much money.
And you don't drive.
And of course, I don't drive.
I read that one.
Ian says maybe they're on the other FOM4H stream waiting for it to start. Yeah, I keep hearing about this too, but StreamYard's only showing 1. So I'm really confused what's going on there. So I have given the committee the link so they can come straight onto the panel, but there you go. But anyway, never mind. Yeah. Matthew says, I used to live in Wellington for my sins. Good old Welly Bob.
There you go. You never answered the question.
Sorry, mate.
Your aircraft, is it called Phil?
Get out my pub. No, it's Grant.
Oh, it's Grant. Okay.
Or she's Peggy. She could be Peggy.
Who? What? Oh, Peggy. Oh, yeah.
Get out my pub. Thought Tiff was in for a minute there from our other streams. Oh, bless her. So,
Oh, it's got it again.
Surprised she's not watching, to be honest.
well, she's probably still trying to recover from the live stream earlier on. So here's a question then. And I open this up to the viewers as well. All 5 of you. Why do you model?
Well, how else will you earn money, darling?
No,
It looks like these. How could we resist?
So why, Mikey, do you sit at the bench and you do?
Originally, because Martin Moyes convinced me to have a go. I like.
Good a reason as any.
Eh?
Good a reason as any.
Yeah, I mean, I've always liked scale modelling. It's just never done much of it. Did it when I was a kid, then did it a few times before I got married. And then I didn't do it until I joined Models for Heroes. And then I've just not stopped.
What about you, John? Why do you?
It's a very good question. Why do I model?
Because he has a fantastic physique.
I was thinking along those lines, yeah, and people want me to do it. I don't know why, they must be blind. Oh yeah, that's right. And it was a mental asylum. Well, I just enjoy it. It's my sort of thing once I left the army was working. I enjoyed playing rugby, so that was my thing on a weekend, was playing rugby.
Yeah.
Younger kid, daughter, so that's what there. And it wasn't until we moved up here and I got back into it. But obviously, my brother was doing it. I think we'd just been up to see my mum in Rotherham, and we dropped in to visit him and his missus, not too far away from there. And he had a whole room with boxes up and it's all sorts like, ooh. So when we moved up here, bought a shed, we all settled in and all done up and blah blah blah, and started doing things. I just jumped in the deep end and went, yeah, I'll do this, and big resin things, and which I still haven't finished. I haven't got everything for it. There's one more bit I need to finish it off. So that one and more. In fact, I've got quite a few bits and pieces I've been going on for years. I've not finished, which a lot of them are in there. That's my Whitney cabinet. But I slowly got into it. Then I found Mal had become part of Models for Heroes, so he suggested doing that. I was in the club. I was going around venues and that sort of thing, enjoying that. And became a volunteer. Spent a year, at least a year, trying to get. Well, I quickly got a face-to-face venue, but literally for a year, no one turned up.
Really?
Really, yeah. It was out of the sticks, though. It was a free venue, and it was all. I was doing it all day, sort of from 9 o'clock till 4.
Oh wow!
Wow. Yeah, I know, and no one. But I don't sit at the bench all day doing everything. I've got other things to do, but I'll spend a couple of hours here and there. Over the week, it's quite a few hours. done, dusted. I enjoy building. That's my problem. I enjoy building more than finishing.
Yeah, I'm like that.
That's what comes. Those three there. I finished building. I just need to. But sometimes I'm also researching how to finish them off.
Hmm.
I mean, the Command Panther. I've got a big book of German tanks from the Second World War, and it's not in there.
Hmm.
So I've got no information apart from what. No, I want to do this. I don't just want to do it plain dark yellow. I want to do other things with it. The production, sorry, the early production Tiger could be won either in Russia or in the desert. So I've got an idea about that one. Just a bit more info. Katie, I'm going to do counter scheme. I've got some good photos of that. So that's a good basic spray, bit of detail painting, then masking up and loop spraying bits and pieces. But overall, I just enjoy the mechanics of it.
Yeah. I think we all do it for different reasons. I mean, I got back into it after I'd had my second stroke. I thought, came to a point where I thought there's only so much daytime TV I can watch. I need to do something, or I'm gonna become a stagnated fool. Some would say I am already. But I started just putting a few bits of plastic together, and then it steamrolled. And it's very true what people like Malcolm Child say. When you're doing this, you're not worrying about anything else. And someone who suffers with anxiety and depression, it keeps the black dog away. Even when I'm fighting with a carpet monster, so that's good.
Yeah.
We've got 12 people watching now. The numbers have gone up. Boom.
Yeah.
What's going on?
The coach load turned up.
Whoa. Must put
Nothing on the telly tonight. Ian says Peggy Mitchell. I like that name. Exploring Unseen is in. Says hello guys. Hello Exploring Unseen. Patrick Clark's in. Good day all. Hey Patrick. Good to see you. Matthew says, I've made models since I was 5. It was something I did with my dad. I'm now 51 and it's good for my dexterity and mental health. Exactly, Matthew. George Davis is in. He says, hey all. Hiya, George. And Jim says, building models since age 11, combination of sentiment and love of the hobby. Yeah, there's got to be a bit of love there, isn't there? And Mike Smith is back. He says, evening all. At last I've succeeded in finding the live stream. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Something weird has happened in YouTube land. Joe says, I modelled when I was in the late 60s through the mid 1970s, but then girls got in the way. Retired in 2018 and was in a Hobby Lobby and saw and bought a P40 Warhawk. The hobby sure has changed. Yeah, I've got a P40 in my display cabinet.
I'm similar to that. I was modelling late 60s, early 70s. Then life got in the way, joined the army. Didn't do anything.
No.
Wargaming for years. You couldn't transport it all. There was no way you could move around.
Yeah.
Stash. So yeah.
No, it's. I don't know whether most people seem to do that, don't they? They seem to go through. They do it as a kid, get into your teenage years, discover other things, go into work, and life takes over. And then when you get to the back end of your life, you come back.
My age, so I'm 66, 67 this year. Modelling was our Xbox.
Yes. Yeah.
Whereas you were either outside, playing football, running around, hide and seek, all those silly games that you got, yeah. Then if you could get outside, you're inside, and you had a model.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah. Jim says, I have more enthusiasm for painting and weathering than building. So if we build them, Jim, you can paint them.
Yeah. I sometimes find the painting a chore. Sometimes I just go, oh, this is big, and get it over and done with. But even now, I'm learning more and more and more each model I do.
Yeah.
I've only got a few.
Yeah. I haven't got much room, so I have to have a clear out every now and then and retire some models up into the attic. And there you go. Joe says he still loves it. I'm assuming you're talking about modelling. It relaxes me. Before I retired, work was very hectic and chaotic. Modelling is so good for the mind. It is. And, Malcolm Childs, Officer Commanding Models for Heroes, is quite good at blowing that particular trumpet about how modelling is so good for the mind. And it is. Jim says, I received the notification 30 minutes before the start, as usual. That's really strange because I sent the notification out at lunchtime today. Weird how it gets lost in YouTube. Joe says, same here, John. Brush painting is so relaxing. Bought 2 airbrushes, but don't use them enough. And Patrick says he's been modelling since 1968, or 9 first models where the do-it-yourself, my first models were the do-it-yourself dinky toys. Wow. Dinky. Matt says, made models as a kid, used to run, walk for my mental health. Health issues over the last few years have made me return to modelling. Helps my mental health, organisation skills and dexterity. Yeah, I think that's you hit the nail on the head there, Matt. It's absolutely saved me from going down a dark hole. And and it gives you something to problem solve sometimes as well. I'm quite known for going on about, I don't like doing Tamiya kits because they're too easy. Still stuff them up, don't get me wrong, but I like sometimes to have a bit of a challenge. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? So, yeah. Matt says also YouTube channels have kept my interest in the hobby. Yeah, well, we didn't have no YouTube, did we? We had
in my day
we had a book or a magazine, and that was it.
You had chalk and slate, didn't you?
Chalk and slate, yeah. And cave paintings. Ian says, I used to help my dad with his train layout. He weathered a diesel loco, and I was fascinated from that moment. It evolved into planes and automobiles. Yeah, I should do more in the way of weathering and things like that, but I'm always terrible person for having this, oh God, I'm going to stuff it up, so I don't do it. And again, people say to me, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Jim says, assembling aircraft is more challenging and frustrating than armour. Wheeled vehicles are also in the frustrating, challenging category. Yeah, I think with and John's an armour modeler, so he'll tell me if I'm wrong here. But 90% of the time with armour, you can just chuck it all together and then paint it. With aircraft, like the Mitchell that I've been doing, I've done very little building apart from the cockpit. It's all been painting the internals and the sub-assemblies before you can actually get it all together.
What I was hearing there, John, is Gary saying that what you do is easy.
No,
yeah, I zoned him out quite early on. I blah 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 blah.
Nice.
What I do is really difficult. What he does, I think, God, it's simple. You throw them together, and if you go right, you cover it in mud.
It came across as that. I apologise. It wasn't meant to.
Yeah.
That number 9 bus coming along, and Mikey once again throws me under it.
You walked under that one.
Yeah.
With a hop.
Exploring Unseen says something to do. I enjoy making stuff. It keeps me from feeling lonely away. Yeah, and it can be a very isolated hobby as well, can't it? But
It can, but it's distraction at the same time. So you don't know.
yeah, I mean, and there are days. I mean, there's a lot of time when I'm at the bench. I'm talking to someone. Normally, it's Mikey. Or I'm in the Discord on a Saturday. Or I'm talking to Skiffins, James Skiffins, something like that. But there are days when I just don't even turn the computer on, other than to put Spotify on in the background, and I just sit here on my own, in my own space, and really zoning out. But then again, I like to model with friends. Ooh, sounds like a catchy tune.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3 times a week we end up modeling together from 10 in the morning till past 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, and most mornings I'm at the bench at 10 o'clock ish when Marion's walking the dog. I come up here and then do as much as I can before I do supper with fatigue. So when it gets to a point where I can't do it anymore, I have to go downstairs. But there you go.
2 seconds, just trying to get this starting handle.
Having problems with his starting handle. So. Jim says, I don't think we've read this out yet. Like Matt, YouTube and internet modelling communities have greatly contributed to my continuing interest in the hobby. Yeah, I think I always say it's some of the good things that have come out of the worldwide interweb. There are a lot of bad things out there, but it just goes to show when you use it properly, or as it was intended, you can get quite beneficial things out of it. I mean, that's how me, Mikey, and John, for that matter, first met on YouTube or on Discord, or when the first time I met Mikey, for example, face to face, was last year at Telford.
Yeah, I've been speaking almost every day since before that.
Yeah. And John, I see at the odd show.
For some reason, Bixby was trying to show me some Netflix films.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Joe says, I want to do automobiles car, but they seem to be the most difficult. I thought motorcycles would be difficult, but that one stream with Mikey Tiff got me hooked. I have several in the stash.
Nice.
Looking
forward to seeing them built.
I'm always put off with the cars, like these modelers that do the finish they get on them is unbelievable, and I think I could never get that sort of finish.
John, ask him about whether he enjoys doing lifeboats.
Is that the orange ones?
Yeah.
Do you like doing lifeboats?
The ones that get destroyed by shelves that fall off the wall.
Shelves. The joys of shelving.
Yes.
I do models of that.
Oh dear. No. Yes, I have kept the lifeboat in its damaged condition. It is in the display cabinet because for a floaty thing, and some people will know this. I'm not one to do floaty things. I was enjoying that build.
Yeah.
It was a nice build, but the modelling gods said no. You shall not build floaty things.
You'll have to get another one.
Maybe one day, but there's so many. It's like we were discussing today earlier on. There's so many kits I want to get. Some of which aren't even out yet. You know, I want to get an SOE Lysander Airfix. Are you listening?
If you want to sponsor Gary,
I want. I've got to get my hands on the 172nd Wessex. I desperately want to do a Wessex. But I also get squirreled quite easily. I'll see something, go, ooh, that's nice,
and spend all your pocket money.
Yeah, I think I said on the live stream this afternoon. High on my list at the moment is a 1/144th C130.
Yeah.
Together with the 1/144th Vulcan, Victor, and Valiant.
Yeah.
Because I reckon they'll be just about the right size for this small little hobbit hole that I operate out of.
Yeah.
Have one of them.
Hey, is that whose is that? Is that Great Wall Hobbies?
I can't remember. It's a long time since I had this one on the go. I've got to find the bits for it to the canopy. But you're going to see that in the diorama like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Straight on.
Business end.
And
hobnob plane.
about that far below it is going to be a little figure with a horse and cart.
Oh, right.
And behind it, it's going to be trees and mountains and that. And behind that, it's going to be a nuclear explosion.
The end of the world.
It's going to be like a trunk, a view box.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought you were going to say that you'd have the Vulcan, and then below it would be two Buccaneers, one under each wing.
Could do. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Even better as a hobnob bomber.
See, don't get him started. These things, you don't know what a monster you're creating, Mikey, when you take little throwaway comments like that. And before you know it.
Oh, I think I've known John long enough to know what I'm starting.
It all depends if I've got enough time.
Chocolate digestives away, Ginger.
Chocolate digestives? How dare you? You've got to find a way of bringing into a hobnob build the hobnob ice cream sandwich.
No, you just got to bring a hobnob sandwich. For me.
Yeah.
You could bring it in a box with
ice round it, stop it melting. Yeah,
hobnob ice cream for John. Don't get on hobnob ice cream in a hobnob sandwich.
I wonder if Asda in Telford sell hobnob ice cream. That's not far from the international centre.
I thought it was in Iceland.
Oh, Iceland's even closer to the international centre. You could run across to Iceland and get it back to the international centre before it's melted. This is how things go downhill rapidly. Ian says, agreed, painting cars to look real is the same process as doing the real thing. No dust, no static, filtered paint, perfect conditions, basically, and a lot of wet and dry between coats. A proper chore.
Yeah. It's not my idea of fun.
And all sorts.
Yeah.
It's not my idea of fun.
No, you want something you can dirty up.
But if you don't go that way, as in getting them pristine and that, you do the opposite.
Yeah.
And make them bomb finds and things like that, so you can really get a turn on them.
Rust them up and things like that. Yeah. But, excellent. So I'm busy as well. Another little project I'm doing at the moment. I showed this this afternoon. I'm busy 3D printing for Mr. Skippin's 1/35th scale lights for his Akagi aircraft carrier that he's doing. Most people will know by now that James Skippins is doing a mammoth job of a 1/35th Akagi aircraft carrier, just the center section, but 3 decks.
Yeah.
So I have a list of things to 3D print for Mr. Skiffins. And I believe, having spoken to him briefly today, there's something else he would like to add to it as well. So we will see. Yes. That was the first time I'd used clear resin. And
it'd be cool to do some figures in that.
It's not 100% clear, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Detail's good. Quite pleased with the detail.
I just think it'd be cool to do some like ghost soldiers or something.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, it's not really a lot different than when you paint it anyway, is it? The normal resin. But I think, for the effect that James wants, because I think he wants to put some sort of electricery in there as well. I know he wants to put electricery in there. Which is something I'm planning to get into in the near future. I've been doing a lot of research on electrifying my models, putting lights in, things like that. It always seems to me to be a bit complicated, but I'm sure it isn't. It's just my poor brain. Matthew says, I've always done armoured fighting vehicles from Matchbox 176 to Tamiya and Dragon 135th to the radio-controlled 1/16th scale tanks. I build the 1/16th scale tanks I build now. I still lose parts to the carpet monster. It's amazing, isn't it? Amazing. It always amazes me. You drop quite a large part, and you think, well, the carpet monster won't get that. It's too big. I'll find that straight away. And it's a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Good 10 minutes before you find it. Swine. Ooh, someone's got jets flying over.
Nope.
Oh, I thought I heard jets flying in the background.
No.
Which reminds me, my son's on a jet at the moment on his way to Corfu.
Ooh.
Let's see where he is.
In the Atlantic.
I hope not. In the Atlantic, Biggles has gone the wrong way.
Yes. That's why he's still there.
Last time I checked up on him, he was over Belgium.
There's only so far you can go in the wrong direction.
And he is due into Corfu where is he now then? They are over Bosnia Herzegovina. They've just gone over, they're just south of Mostar.
Oh.
They've got 41 minutes till they arrive in the beautiful green island of Corfu, which is somewhere I would love to go back to.
I don't think I've ever been there.
Oh, it's I can see why Gerald Durrell went there. Well, not just because his mum made him, but Ugh. I'm sure I could clean my airbrush out with that.
It's like the Carlsberg.
Yeah, it's leftover supplies because the bar's closed up for winter now. It was
You
leftover
closed the
supplies.
bar? How
Eh?
rude. You close your bar?
Well, we did promise that this year we were going to get rid of the one we've got and have a summer house type bar that we could use all year round, because you can't sit in the one we're in now. You can. It's like a beach bar type thing, more or less.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, what am I going to do with all this wood when I knock it down? To which my son said, I'm having that. You're not knocking it down. We'll take it down in sections and I'll put it up in my garden. So there you go.
Well, that's the headlights built.
So headlights are built.
Just hope they don't come apart.
I've got to do some more, a little bit more work on the exhausts, I think.
They don't look as fragile as normal as on other kits.
On the Copper State Models one.
Yeah, they seem fairly solid.
They've got a good name. I will give them, you know.
Yeah. B.
I mean, their instruction books are like a work of art.
Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Sharp. Right. B32 and 33.
Yes. You sank my battleship. And I think this spinner is going to need spraying, because I think this red is too red. This is where I find out it's not bloody red. So I need spraying anyway.
It's not red, it's green. And you are colourblind.
It's not red, it's green, and I am an idiot.
Oh, there's nothing in colour.
Oh, you can. Oh no, it is red. Aha, look.
See, it's a good job Miles not watching this, because he'd be cursing you for not making a mask.
Well, I know. But when I bought my wife the Silhouette Cameo machine, I thought I can make my own paint masks. And then I tried, and it got so complicated. I tip my hat to Mal, who's very good at designing paint masks. But what's left of my little fried brain couldn't cope with that, I'm afraid.
Yeah. It's not as easy as people think.
No, even a basic RAF roundel.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. Well, I suppose if you know, it's easy, isn't it? It's like anything.
Yeah.
But,
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. So. That's all done.
Ooh, we're at an hour and 9 minutes.
Whoa. An hour and 9 minutes and 12 people watching. Blimey. Blimey, Governor.
Yeah. Blimey O'Reilly.
And not one single sound from Benji tonight.
Makes a change.
I know.
And Ryan taped his gob shut with duct tape.
No, he'll be flat out asleep now because he's been fed.
Ah, food sleep.
Yeah.
Food nap.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's face it, every day is Christmas Day to a dog after they've eaten. But,
Do you reckon dogs burp? We
Benj
don't
does.
hear it,
No,
he?
Benj does. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard a dog burp in real life.
Not all he does either. God, how much smell can come out of one tiny little dog.
That's one fender.
Oh, yeah, I do. Holy sugar. I can do that with a pen. Say again?
I said that's one fender.
Joe says maybe it's Benji's nap time.
Yeah,
Well, this is a day in the life of Benji. Okay, so at about 7:15 in the morning, every morning, no matter what, he'll start kicking off, barking. He sleeps on our bed and he's barking away. Somebody walks past our house at the same time every morning, so he kicks off. I take him out for his walk if I'm walking him first thing before I even have a cup of coffee. He comes back, he's had his walk, he goes to sleep. He might go upstairs at about 11 o'clock for a bark. He'll definitely go upstairs at 12 o'clock for a bark, just as I'm normally going live on the Bearded Veteran Creates live stream. We'll put his lunch down at 1 o'clock. He'll sniff it. He might eat it if we're lucky. And then he goes back to sleep.
Yeah.
And then he gets his evening meal at 7 o'clock, eats that, goes back to sleep. 9 o'clock he goes outside for his last cock his leg and all that. Comes in, 10 o'clock, 10:30, we go up to bed. He goes to sleep all night. I should have been a dog. Oh, I've been so trying to keep this quiet, Steve.
Oh, well done, buddy.
I've tried so hard to keep this quiet, but Steve has done it again. He's let the cat out.
Bubbled.
He says what Gary failed to mention when he was talking about the Telfer sessions, he was being a very modest guy, is that he had been awarded the High Sheriff of Shropshire Award for his work on behalf of M4H. Yes, I'm very honoured and embarrassed. No, not embarrassed. That's not the right word. Embarrassed is not the right word at all. It's completely the wrong word.
Humble.
Yeah. Especially when I read what Malcolm had written in support of the award, as some of my other friends did, including Steve there.
Go on, you got to read it out.
Really?
We want to hear this, don't we, John?
Yeah. Oh, hell the Gary. Oh, hell the Gary. Oh, hell yeah.
This is what Malcolm wrote as part of the nomination process, which I'm embarrassed to say. No, not embarrassed. That's the wrong word. I'm honoured to say was successful. In 2023, Gary became a Models for Heroes volunteer. 3 years later, Gary has built more than just models. Gary is building a strong social space for local veterans, which is making a real tangible difference to the Telfer community. What makes Gary truly special? It's very difficult to read this when it's about you. What makes Gary truly special is not just his hard work, not his brain, nor his hairline, but his good heart. Despite facing his own challenges, he has constantly been there to lift others up. Whether it's encouraging someone to come along on a tough day, welcoming new members, or simply sharing a laugh, Gary has a unique and natural ability to make people feel heard, valued, and at ease. Always cheery, always emotionally genuine. Gary is both a motivator and a friend to everyone he meets. He listens when listening is needed, offers sincerity in moments that matter, and never misses the chance to lighten the mood with a good joke. His selflessness, kindness, and authenticity embody the very spirit of Models for Heroes. So while Gary may not be an award-winning modeler, unlike John there, while Gary might not be an award-winning model maker, nor the fastest or the most accurate, Gary is world-class at community building. So yeah, that was Malcolm's.
I believe that's what they call a poop sandwich. Good, bad, good.
Yeah. The funny story about this was I only found out about this last Friday.
Yeah.
And I found out because Steve
Yeah.
Steve there WhatsApped me and said, "Oh, congratulations on the award, mate." Blah blah blah. And I went, "What have you been drinking? What are you talking about?" I don't know. Then I checked my emails, and I'd had an email from the High Sheriff that said, so on January the 19th, I think it is next year, I have to go to Shrewsbury Town Football Club.
Yeah.
For an awards ceremony.
Oh, lovely.
And I've kept it quiet for less than a week. So thanks, Steve.
You realise now I'm going to make you read that out tomorrow.
I find it difficult to read that.
Yeah. Well, if you want, send a photo of it. Take a photo of it, send it to me, and I'll read it out for you.
We'll see. We'll see.
Send it to me as well. I want to have a read of it.
Yeah. And he wants to draw a silly moustache on the picture.
He's just going to write bollocks across it.
Git.
But no, it was an honour, and I think I'm no different than any other Models for Heroes volunteer.
Well deserved, though, buddy.
So we have had a lot of success in Telford. We've got 3 groups in Telford now, face-to-face sessions. But a lot of that is because we get so much support from the council. The Armed Forces Coordinator and Telford and Wrekin Council are really, really good at supporting vets and members of the emergency service. So, we're really lucky.
Yeah.
Ian Ellison says, wasn't there a kids' TV show called Benji, a bit like The Littlest Hobo? I think there was.
Rings a bell.
Was Ian? And then there's the congrats, Gary, from Matt. Thank you very much. Joe, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Morris. He's making me read them all out. Patrick says, congratulations, Gary. Hagrid says, yay, congrats, Gary. Please stop. Ian says, congratulations, Gary. And Joe says, do we have to call him Sir Gary Morris? I love it. No, but my son does call me the sheriff now.
Well, remember what Bob Marley said about the sheriff.
But not the deputy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to find something decent to wear on January the 19th.
Are you going to wear a suit?
I don't know. I don't know what I haven't had the official invite yet. I've had the email saying I'm getting it.
You watch, it's going to be black tie or something.
It better not be. Otherwise, I will be visiting the local hire shop. Or I'll do what Harry Seacombe did in Carry On Cruising. They said it's black tie, and he turned up at the captain's table with just a dicky bow tie on. Black tie and a mankini.
Yeah.
Well, there's a thing. So yes, that's twice tonight I've been thrown under the bus.
Don't expect it to get any easier.
Both by my mates.
It's because we love you and we're proud of you.
Okay, so enough of that old shizzle. I'm going to put some plastic together. Will there be cakes at the awards, Gary, says Steve Paul. Steve, you had cake on Tuesday.
Yeah, but he's planning ahead.
And Hagrid says, Gary, remember ZZ Top? Every girl's love a sharp-dressed man. Yeah, maybe this will get me closer to Taylor.
You were offered a trip on a flight with her today, so don't.
I know. I was offered a trip to Nashville.
She's not good enough for you, mate. She hasn't won a High Sheriff's Award.
Believe you me. That young lady is more than good enough for me. I'm just not worthy of her.
Nonsense. You don't see her getting high sheriff's awards for helping other people.
Yeah.
That citation though was very Malcolm, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. It was, yeah, in fact, Cindy, the Armed Forces coordinator for Telford and Wrekin,
Yeah.
who actually coordinated putting me through the award and got Malcolm, Steve, and Mike Smith, who's in here somewhere. Mike was in earlier. He was the other.
Yeah.
He was the other guilty person who did the nominations. I've done it again. I've forgotten what I'm saying halfway through my conversation. She read that out. She read that citation out at our second birthday party thing.
Yeah.
So in front of the mayor of Telford as well, would you believe?
So does that mean you're going to be getting an invite to the Rotary Club or something next? And next, the golf club.
Mate, golf club, Christ. No, nothing like that. So once in it's my 15 minutes of fame or whatever they call it. It's not really fame. I've had my 15 minutes of fame anyway.
Have you?
Because I had that at Telford last year when a certain Mr. Ellison came up to me and said, "Are you Chair Force One?" And I was like, "Oh, my life is complete." Steve Paul actually says as well.
You know what he's going to do this year, don't you? Now he's going to bow when he comes up to you. Or curtsy.
Steve says he's actually after an invite to the do, mate. Well, if when I find out what the situation is, I'll see. What
to be fair, I think it'd only be fair if they invited the groups that you've set up, wouldn't it? Really?
Well, I would. I don't know how these things work. I've never experienced anything like this before, so it would be nice to have people there.
Stuff like that is usually like a few honoured guests and local dignitaries and business people and things like that, isn't it?
Yeah, but we will see.
Just whatever you do, stay away from the free bar until you've had your award presented.
Yes.
Do not let the side down at the last hurdle.
Ladles and jelly spoons.
I am but a humble dwarf.
I am but a humble dwarf, yeah. Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, as a humble dwarf. Yeah.
In my many years. Yeah, that's about right.
How the hell did they land these things? The undercarriage is so spindly on these. And these boys were landing them on the aircraft carriers as well.
Yeah, they landed them with a great deal of practice and bravery.
Braver man than I am, Gunga Din.
Was that Mitchell?
No, the Sea Hurricane.
Oh.
I mean, when you look at the Swordfish, it's got a nice chunky undercarriage on it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, compared to that. You know.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't land the Mitchells on an aircraft carrier, did they? They craned them on and flew them off.
Yeah.
Only just managed that.
You wanted to be the last one off on that one, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd actually want to be the spare,
Yeah, the one that didn't need to take
the
off.
one that doesn't end up going. Hagrid says, "Ladies, gentlemen, giants and dwarfs alike, humble I am. Rare it is in my many years to be here and bask in your glory. Thank you for the award, but as we are all thirsty, let's get a drink." Oh, Hagrid's written my speech for me. Thank you, Hagrid. Says, "There, Uncle Chairforce, your speech." Patrick says, "Was the swordfish undercarriage made out of wood?" Ooh.
Google.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised. Thing is, the sailfish was so slow; it was almost hovering, wasn't it, as it came into land?
Yeah. It was mad. Right, so that one
Harrier
goes that
wasn't the first vertical takeoff and landing. And Matthew says, "Hawker Sea Furies had no brakes and they used to be carrier aircraft." That's true. I've built a Sea Fury. It's here.
Yes. You did.
There he is, in all its glory.
Nice.
Oh, those simple things to build.
Couldn't be simpler, could the job?
Be careful with it, you might drop it.
You want to try building a tank, he says.
Yeah, you do.
Well.
So where are we in the chat? We got up to their Uncle Chairforce, your speech from Hagrid. Joe says, "When wife and I travel to UK next year, can I use you name drop to get in a fancy golf club?"
Yeah.
Patrick says, "I have a 1/32 scale swordfish. I love the aircraft." Yeah, it is a fantastic aircraft.
Here's a question. Will that make you posher than Waitrose?
No. Joe says, "Oh, you have no tea times? I know Gary Morris, the sheriff."
Yeah.
Oh, certainly.
You get a big chain to go around, you know, going, yeah, look at me. Yeah, it's all about me.
You got to practice your royal wave as well, Gary.
I am Gary the Morris, dancer extraordinaire.
Lord Gary of Telford.
God. Oh.
Hello, I'm going to Gary you. Hey.
Matthew says, "Hobnob Air Force versus the mighty Chocolate Digestive Armored Division." Oh, that's controversial. I think John might have something to say about that. Tim Tams are also very nice, by the way.
Don't swear at John.
So if you're having Tim Tams, you're not modelling.
You're normally at Telford.
It's always like cake.
Ooh, cake. Oh, Lord, cake.
Someone needs to do a hobnob cake.
We've got red velvet cake for after.
Oh, very nice.
Or a cheesecake with a hobnob base.
Yeah. I think Modders has made one of them.
Cheesecake? Cake made of cheese? Joe says, "I would probably have to pay off his beer tab." I'm hoping they'll give me it gratis, mate. Don't they know who I am?
Oh,
Oh, Patrick, that's
fighting words to John.
Person. What is it? What?
He does live down under.
I don't forgive him. No.
And Hagrid says, "Now hold on, Gary will be allowed to knight us. The noble knights of the Styrene Empire. We are the knights of Styrenia."
I reckon you could do that as the
Once he's got the award, he'll be going around going, "Me."
Let us not go to town, but it is a place. Oh dear. Yes.
What else?
Noble knights of yes.
Now
then.
Modders. In fact, this is one for Mikey.
Yes.
When you introduce Gary on your live stream now, you've got to have the coconuts together.
Here he is.
Coconut banging noise as he comes.
Let us not go to Telford. 'Tis a silly place. Oh no. We could have
I swear in your general direction.
yes. Your mother was a hamster and your father a smelt of elderberry.
Elderberry.
Now go away before I touch it a second time. We are looking for the Holy Grail. It's very nice. We already got one. I told them we already got one. Spent too much time watching Monty Python.
Oh no, you haven't.
And that culled the viewerage by 4.
They just lack character.
I can challenge people to a duel now with my rubber glove. Swang! Hagrid says, tomorrow on Bearded Veteran Creates, enter the coconut horses. Steve, do you see what you've done?
Oh, it's going to be fun.
I feel another FND attack coming on.
Hell no.
Hell no. Right, so I have put the undercarriage together. I also need to attach it to... There
you go.
As a sort of an admin aside, while is it next week we got a committee meeting or the week after?
It was this week.
What?
It was down as this week.
No.
Yes, because certain people didn't turn up to the last one.
No, we had a meeting last time.
No,
we did.
No, me, Malcolm, and John were there, and nobody else.
No,
you forgot about it.
No, the last meeting we had, I was at.
John?
Because Malcolm did the minutes.
The one that there should have been one
in September.
Weeks ago.
Yeah. There was one.
I remembered about it in the afternoon, early evening, then forgot about it. And then the following day I went, oh bollocks. but nothing's been written up about that, so I was going to leave it.
Oh,
Don't know why everyone's thirsty tonight.
you'll be up all night.
I hope not.
Well, you are anyway. You're a bloody night owl.
I'll have you know, I've not been doing too bad lately. I'll have you know,
Oh,
with your petty certificates.
calling me a liar, sir?
No, sir.
You absolute shah.
I congratulate you on your perspicacity, sir.
So, that's great. Who knows?
Ooh.
Right. So, an idea to get the instructions out, Gary.
Gary,
What?
comment.
And Hagrid says, "Oh, Mr. Steve, what have you done? We used to have a lot of starry nights. Here we got us none. The sheriff will see to it. Just you wait, but a bit and see, and see it come, just not to sit." I sort of stuffed the end of that up, but you get the general gist.
Yeah. Of course we do. Honest.
The gist of it all. No, that's the swordfish. I don't want the swordfish. Pardon me.
It's starting to look a little bit like a Lanchester now.
A little bit.
Mm,
A little bit like a Lanchester. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yeah, so that goes. Oh dear. And Hagrid says, apparently, I can sing that dit that he's just written to "Oh Dr. Beeching." Now, funnily enough, I do know how "Oh Dr. Beeching" goes. Well, a little bit, but not a lot. So, he says to Mikey, "I will be in the presence of an actual Lanchester this weekend." How cool is
Sir
that?
Lanchester.
Sir Lanchester. Sir Lanchester of Lanchestershire. As I remember the Lanchesters. Great family. Treated the peasants well. I remember when my wife was watching all the Downton Abbeys, and I was screaming at the TV because it was so overly posh. Can you imagine putting a dinner jacket on and every night just to have your tea? God. Oh, Just a quick check on progress of the ball.
I ruined my printer.
Ruined you what?
I'm just about to try and ruin my printer.
Oh, nice one.
It's only a laser jet.
That is definitely a 1/72nd.
Patrick asked, John, the railgun behind you, is it 1/72nd or 1/35th?
The Dora
Yeah,
on 72nd.
yeah. The 1/35th is huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll probably be at Telford this year. It's been there every other year I've been.
What?
The 1/35th.
Or
No.
How long did it take you to do that, Dora?
4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Hagrid says,
you know, you can click on the comments, don't you?
yeah, I know, but I didn't want to. I know how cross you get with modders when she does it and you do it at the same time.
That's because it's my channel. This is your channel.
Hagrid says, I still have the 1/35th scale Dora, still in its box. Nia can cuddle up in it. And Patrick says, I've thought of getting one, so if I do, it will be the 1/72nd scale then.
I was given that.
Wow. Wow.
Yes. I went wow as well.
Yeah. So cool. So cool, but a bit out of my league, I think.
No, it's simple.
Really?
Yeah. The most, what's the word I'm looking for?
Complicated.
No, it wasn't even complicated. It was just repetitive. There's 220 4mm wheel handles.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4mm in 1/72nd. There's 220 of them. 55 each side. So it basically, once it was ready to fire, they jacked down these big blocks onto the track.
Yeah.
Which lifted the wheels off, and it almost tried to lock it in place. So there's 55 down that, and there's two sides because it's double.
Yeah.
The gun between two trains basically.
Yeah.
So there's 55 down that side, 55 down there, 55 and 50. But
Bloody hell.
There's no. They go onto a bit sticking out. They don't go into something.
Right.
So all you've got is that to hold on there. You've got to put the glue on and put them on and try and level them up. And you've got to no. But there is a YouTube tutorial on it, how to build it, because there's things further down the line that you need to do early.
Right.
Build it, and you build it in sections. Build it like there's 1, 2, 3. There's eight sets of bogies. Oh, there's 2 of these or 4 of them. No, you build them up and then once they're all done, you then go gadunk and spray it first. You don't spray it together. You spray it individual rolls, then join them together. Oh yeah, it's been around. I built it for Telford. When was it? 2017, 2018. Might be 2018. And I thought, yeah, it's going on the club stand before I was Models for Heroes. It's going to go on the club stand. So it might have been earlier. And thinking, not seen one before.
Yeah.
No, not a problem. Put it on the stand, and what happened? Someone bought a 135th one in that same year. Didn't get a look in. No, people just walked past it. Didn't.
Yeah.
No, didn't work.
Oh dear.
It's all right because this year we can go. We've got a high sheriff recipient.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
this is true.
We've got an award winner.
Well, that's John. John's the award-winning modeler.
Yeah, but we don't have to tell him what you won the award for.
You got an award, Gary. You got an award. Oh, puts me to shame. I haven't got any. Well,
You haven't got one for 2025, have you?
no, not yet.
Yes, not yet.
We'll have to carry him in. We'll have to get one of these 4-person chairs.
Troops of beneficiaries either side.
Yeah. Big beneficiaries.
With a good tractor.
Oh,
Pull it.
no, the 300 where they got the King of Persia. They've got all those slaves underneath.
Oh, the one that has to ride on an elephant.
Beneficiaries chair.
Oh,
this is why I've got all these beneficiaries to carry me around.
we do this for love, you know.
Yeah. We didn't get them to actually come for their benefit. We got them more because I put more weight on and we needed more people to carry me.
Yes.
It was a recruitment drive, you see.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. All I'm going to say, Steve Paul, I'm going to get you.
What?
So all I'll say is, Steve Paul, I'm going to get you. You don't know what you've started.
You know, Malcolm would have.
I am now regretting when you got that. When you got the award that year at Telford, John. I'm now regretting taking the piss like I did.
I don't know what you mean.
I should have kept my mouth.
How much are you going to suffer?
Yeah.
Oh, suffrage.
Mouth shut.
Suffrage. It's going to be so much fun with suffrage.
Yeah.
Do we have to salute you now, Gary?
No. Just bow
sure?
down in the presence. That's all. Oh dear.
I'm a top fan of Copper State Models, apparently.
There you go.
And of the terrain tutor.
How is he now? How is Mel now? Because he hasn't been well, has he?
No, he's getting back into YouTube now.
Good. I like Mel. He's a...
Ah, there we go.
Matthew says, a sit down with my knackered knees.
See,
Blame Steve.
Gary would be the one who gets a sedan chair, but it's actually a chaise lounge as well. So that he can just walk a lot. We can walk on and he can lay there with grapes or something.
Yeah. Sipping wine out of a
The
virgin.
Gary chair.
Yeah.
You'll have a fair maiden with grapes.
Yeah. Must be
like that
sipping
golden
wine
robot
out of a virgin shoe. Funny, where are we going to find a virgin in Telford?
Well, Mikey.
Gary, don't forget you're on live stream, mate.
Dwelling.
I'll be all right.
Intravenous alcohol.
Jim says, what colour scheme are you painting your Sea Hurricane, Gary? Beg your pardon, Sir Gary. I am painting it. This is the scheme I'm going for. for Operation Torch, and the camo is a combination of extra dark sea grey and matte dark slate grey. And when I've looked at the two real colour pots that I've got of those, there isn't a lot of difference between the two. But the dark sea grey does have a bit of a tint of green in it.
Have you seen the colour scheme Mystery Box Nick wants me to do for this Lanchester?
No. Oh, that's all right. You'll be able to do that. You've done something like that before.
Yeah. It means I'm gonna have to get another one to do the Navy version because I like the Navy version.
Yeah.
Or I could do the RAF Light Earth version.
Jim says, Operation Torch. Yes, sir. It is all for Operation Torch. Hence, you'll notice that the Swordfish and this Hurricane both have American markings on, because we didn't want the French to think it was a British military operation, which it wasn't, but we were taking part, because we'd sunk their fleet at Iran, and they might be a bit unhappy with us. So they put stars on.
Gary, you were in the RAF long before I was born. Instead of Operation Torch, did they have Operation Burning Stick?
Operation. Oh my God! There's a fire.
Yeah, burning thing.
Operation. What's fire?
Operation Wheel.
Operation UG.
Yeah. Operation Oshita, it's a dinosaur.
Oshita, it's a dinosaur. An Oshitasaurus.
I like that. That's so cool.
Hagrid will like that one.
I might have to do that as an AI or something.
An Oshitasaurus.
Yeah. I might do that for some merch.
Oshitasaurus.
Oh, Manchester. It's coming together.
It's looking good.
It's actually a pretty easy little build.
Yeah.
It's quite nice. It all just sort of slots together.
Cool. Jim says, that's right. The Vichy French and the British were on the outs as far as talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they were French, so yeah.
Yeah.
We've never been on the end with it.
Before the landings, because they were genuinely worried about how the Vichy French were gonna fight. General Mark Clark did a very brave thing and went in on his own by submarine to meet up with, I think it was Admiral Darlan. He was going to become the main man, and they were hoping that he would replace. What's his name in Vichy France?
Petain.
General Petain.
Yeah. But unfortunately, once the Torch invasion had happened, and they made Darlan the sort of the boss of Algeria and all that, someone assassinated him. A French royalist assassinated him. So yes.
Was it Yallen or Dallin?
Yallen, yeah, no, it was Dallin. Darlan, something like that. And Hagrid says, Operation Oshita burning sticky thing. And Jim says Clark was roughly 6'5". That must have been uncomfortable in a submarine. I think if you were 4'3", it'd be uncomfortable in a submarine, as far as from what I've seen.
Yeah. My second fatality that I went to, he was about 6'4", 6'5", and he was a submariner before he retired.
Yeah. No. That's right. And on a high, Mikey. Yes, Mark Clark. I think he's a misunderstood. He gets a lot of negative press that he probably didn't deserve.
You're not far off 6'5", are you?
Me? Well, when I was weighed the other day when I was measured at the doctor the other day, they said I was 183 centimeters. Now on my RAFID card, it said I was 182 centimeters. So I'm growing still.
Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to shrink as you got older.
On my army ID, it said I was 180 centimeters, and you're way taller than me. That doesn't even make sense.
No, Gary, the reason you're growing is because you're in shit all the time.
And it's composting and making
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's only the depth that varies.
Yes.
Especially when
the depth that varies, and that depth is in a direct relationship with how many times I've been on AliExpress or Amazon or Temu.
Or how many times Marion has come upstairs when you were looking at
When
Jadlam.
I was looking at the Airfix 177 Wessex on Jadlam.
You should have heard the ear bashing he got because I told Marion.
All I was doing was looking at it.
I told Marion he got a right telling off.
It was model porn. What are you looking at on that computer? You looking at dodgy stuff? No, I'm looking at Airfix kits.
Gary's secret shame.
No, I don't think it's a secret, my shame of model kits.
No, that's your shelf.
The shelf, yeah. The shelf
shelf.
of shame.
Finished stuff.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, well. So, what have you achieved tonight, Mikey?
I made the mud guards because the fenders and stuff they'll come in two parts. So I've made them. I've built the turret for it. Put that on.
Cool.
Yeah.
And John has managed to successfully print something.
I have actually. I've done another coat on that.
That's nice.
Yeah, it will be once it's. I think I need another coat of the orange, but I've been working on that. This is sticky.
Oh. Icky sticky.
Icky sticky stuff. Nice.
So that is I've taken from a full picture of a pack of hobnobs. So I'm broken it down so I've just got the hobnob work.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to see what it's like when I cut it out. So I can stick it on and stencil.
Cool.
Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. But because it's printed so well, I might be able to just print the box side, bang, done it.
Yeah.
And just put that on instead and sort of blend it in.
Cool. Very good.
Because this is a bit of a pain in the butt. I should have just gone out and then I don't know. It might work.
Are you sure you were 183 centimeters, Gary?
That's what they said, and it's on my NHS record now.
Because that's exactly 6 foot.
Oh, well, there you go.
You've actually shrunk over the last year.
So I was told I was 6'2" at one point, so I don't know what's going on. I've shrunk and I'm growing again now, so I've gone like that.
I shrunk.
We all shrunk as we get.
I was measured today, and I've lost maybe an inch and a half since I left the army.
Wow.
It's old age. It's called old age.
Yeah. Apparently, you shrink about 1.5 centimeters every 10 years or something after the age of 21.
Well, Mal should be about
3 foot nothing.
In reality, you come out there, he's got a doll's house sized shed.
Hey, Malcolm might be normal height by the time he retires.
Hagrid says, I'm 189 centimeters and I still got to enter and exit a Dutch submarine in Den Helder. Wearing a kilt, no less. Lol.
Ooh.
Well, there we go. We're at just about...
You're on your hands and knees.
we're approaching the 2-hour mark. I hope people have enjoyed our waffle. I'll let you know when the next one's coming along, but it won't be too far in the future, I'm sure. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me, John and Mikey. Thanks for your work behind the scenes. And what I'll do is I'll say one last word from, two last words. Stop commenting. Hagrid says you entered and sorted through the loading hatch for the 533mm torpedoes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And Jim says, didn't say it before, we'll do it now. Congratulations, Gary, you've earned the award. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you, everybody, for watching and taking part. I hope you've enjoyed it. We will see you next time. Have a good one. See you later.
Jules.
Cool var. We're still live.